What's up, guys? Alright, so this is gonna be a little weird for me to be doing a video like this as well. It's another league match. I know it's not the Zenzao like I said I would make because he's already doing good, but right now it's just that I have a lot going on in life, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain every single little thing that is going on with me, like personally, what's going on with me, and why I haven't been uploading at all. So it's like a. Don't you hate that little like piece of like you don't even know what it is? It's just like a tiny piece of something, and the OCD going mad, and I gotta clean it out. Oh, it's gone. Okay, awesome. All right, where do I possibly start? Let's go ahead and start with the big one. Spidey, what is going on with you in your personal life? You haven't been uploading, you haven't been doing this or that, and I know, guys, believe me, I know. I have been actually tackling with, believe it or not, relationship issues, and currently, as of now, I am single. But Spidey, were you not dating that one girl? Again, let me go ahead and start from the way beginning, and the way I'm going to explain this is the most unbiased way possible. Emphasis on possible, because if I have to pitch in on something, again, it's not a rant, it's not nothing, it's just telling you guys what has happened and, you know, if I'm okay or not. I'm going to go ahead and kind of add some elaboration on this. The person that I was dating has had issues with dealing with struggles behaviorally, mentally, whatever you want to throw in there. Just like a common one, panic attacks or depression, like name stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. Now, she apparently had been dealing with these issues for a very long while, and she had told me this originally, and or actually, no, let me go ahead and explain what exactly happened. Like, from the start, and then it's going to be like one of those Star Wars things. Like, we start through episode 4, 5, and 6, and then we go to 1, 2, and 3. Just going into this really quickly from the beginning part, I had apparently had been just playing and just doing whatever, and then she had told me, like, you know, I felt like I rushed into this, and I'm sorry, and all this weird, like, stuff that she's saying, because this was kind of out of the blue, too. It was new to me, because I didn't realize what I had done, but that actually angered me pretty well, because it's just, like, that's like saying, if you're dating, and then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, well, you know, I just don't think this is going to work anymore, and it's, like, random. It's not, there was no talk of it, no indication, or whatever, so I had made a post, actually, on a social website. I'm going to keep that as unspecific as possible, not even like Facebook or whatever, but like describing how I felt. I was angry. I was angry with her. I was just angry in general. Was that one post necessarily drawing towards how I felt about her? No, of course not. You know, loved her to itty bitty like bits. Believe me, I do. And it's even hard for me to say like if I still do or not. But coming back to, so she had realized what she had done, and then she wanted to be back with me. And I was like, okay, even though I was still kind of displeased with the whole randomness thing. And then afterwards, finding out that she had been suffering from said issues, and then I'm like, okay, now it all makes sense. Later on down the road, though, she just kind of drew distance away, and from what I understand, it is because I've tried to quote-unquote fix her, or, you know, tried to change her, or I had assumed that she can get over it. Now, again, I'm going to make this as unbiased as possible, so I'm going to fill in my background, because with her, she's been dealing with it as younger, and blah, 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 so I will try to balance it out by sharing a little bit of my story. That I feel as though, you're right, I can't fix people, and I don't want to be able to quote-unquote fix people, and that I loved her and I understood her and I didn't want to fix her. But however, excuse me, hold on, text messages are loud. Excuse me, I'm actually waiting for a phone call for work. I had actually, what was it? I couldn't see her, like, I couldn't see her sad and anything. I really couldn't. It just broke my heart. So I started researching about, you know, this, you know, these issues. and then I was throwing advice, or I'm saying, you know, oh, it's okay, you can get over it, you just gotta like do it. I was being optimistic because somebody had to be optimistic, you know what I mean? Someone needed to be happy, you know, in this whole ordeal, and I wanted to be happy for her. And yes, I do get ahead of myself sometimes. I do, truly I do. Like, I'm not denying it. I honest to God do. Like, I will be way in over my head and then just automatically assume, oh, well, you know, if she just tries hard enough, she'll get over it. Because I'm used to said optimism. Somebody had to be happy, and I really... Hold on. Hold on, doesn't matter. I just wanted to be like, you know, show her that like I'm trying. It's a sincerest form of courtesy, you know. I'm showing her that like, okay, maybe I can't help her with her problem. Only she can deal with it. Fine, but like I am willing to love and understand her and such like that, whatever the case may be. So with that said, just wanted to get that off my shoulder. She had been like getting to the point where she just wouldn't talk to me. Period. And then for the longest time, I wondered, you know, what's going on, and just, is everything okay, and just all that jazz, until finally I come to realize that, and again, I'm not sharing any more depth into it, I'm just saying that she had been experiencing her own battles. She is trying to deal with a lot of things, until I finally, and she knew I knew, so I finally confront her about it, then she told me, like, listen, I feel like, you know, I'm miserable and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And then it finally got to the point where we just had a falling out. Nothing was happy anymore. I mean, I did my damnedest best to kind of just say, hey, you know, I really want this relationship to work. I really like doing this relationship. It's wonderful. And I truly do feel like that. I still feel like that still. It's just like, I really was happy, and I could still, like, continually be happy. Now, will I pursue and just, quote-unquote, trying to help her or fix her? Guys, again, like, because now this is, like, an out thing, I understand it now. I do. Like, I know what it's like to deal with an issue, and then you just can't have it. And do I regret doing that? Yeah. Well, I'm not going to apologize for me just caring, you know? I care. But if that's the furthest I can go, fine. All I can do is just care. Let her handle her business. If she has another issue, then that's on her, and I'll just wait for her. Simple as that. But eventually it just turned into an argument, and then that even now we're just kind of having really there's no communication at all. And like, at first, I straight up did not want to talk to her. I was just completely done because I was so tired, frustrated, and just, it was really hard, and I didn't understand what I did wrong. And she's even saying, like, it's, you know, she agrees that it's not, like, it's not my issue, it's hers sort of deal. But I mean, it's like, how do I put it? It breaks my heart to know that I drove her away because I didn't want to drive her away. If anything, she says she wants to be loved and understood, but it's hard for me to understand some of the things. Because I admit, I do have an issue with understanding half the things. That's why I ask. That's why I wait. That's why I'm learning. That's why I do this, this, and this. So, really, it's just... Hold on a second.
Precision and grace.
I thank you guys for really being patient too, so just bear with me here.
Do not hesitate. I have no regret.
You guys saw that kill, right? I know you guys did.
In the blink of an eye.
That was pretty, like, boss. That's why I like Fiora. Fiora is pretty beastly. So if you guys just continue on waiting, I'll resume the story. I just don't want to drive you guys up a wall.
An enemy has been slain. They will not strike back. Others try. I succeed. An enemy has been slain. To the death.
Seriously, guys, thank you for being patient. If you guys can hear all this, just give me a moment. Alright, that's all settled out. So yeah, it's just what happened between her and I was more or less kind of a miscommunication deal. Not only that, but it's just, I don't know. It's really hard for me to be able to explain this in detail because it will sound biased, and that is, right now, the least I owe people, and just in general, is to give out a completely broad, and it's up to your guys' interpretation, whether it's right or wrong, or just whatever. But how do I feel about it? It really is unfortunate to know that, like, through all the time and, you know, all the love we had and just everything, I feel like this, in my personal opinion, this is my own opinion, and guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say, because I know she's not watching these videos, and if she does, awesome, but if not, you know, it's whatever. It's just like, I feel like this one bump in the road shouldn't have been the end. It's just, if you think about it, it's kind of silly. And, I mean, it is. I mean, you shouldn't have to try in the relationship. And I feel like that I tried so hard because I wanted to make her happy. It just didn't work out. And that's what happens. Just when you try, you ultimately ruin the relationship. And do I still want to be with her? Fuck yes, I do. But I mean, I don't know if she understands that or not. That's not my place. But all I know is that for now, I have been dealing with these issues, tackling them, and I've been trying to, like, figure it out, solve it, and just kind of really explore myself, you know? I've been really depressed, long story short. I have just been majorly depressed for the past week or so. So if I haven't been uploading, guys, just know that there could potentially be a problem with my real life that I'm just trying to tackle. Would I like to upload every day? Hell yes, but I mean, this was such a heart-wrenching issue, knowing that someone I really cared for just kind of got up and walked away. Or not even say that. See, that sounds kind of biased. And again, bias is not exactly what I'm shooting for here. One moment again.
Is this supposed to be a challenge?
Alright, so again, are you sorry for what you did and blah blah blah. You have no idea how completely, like, miserable I am at the time. Although I feel a lot better. And I feel a lot better because, like, it's so hard for me to say, but, like, it's like I want to respect her at the same time, but at the same time it's like, how do I put it? In any sort of relationship, you know that if somebody has baggage, you know, the first thing to do is to run to the hills. Why do you not wait for me, woman? Seriously. You better pray to God I catch up with him. He's turning the corner, isn't he? I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. Alright, awesome. I got him.
I have no equal.
Alright, so, yeah. I have been just dealing with depression issues. And what I was saying, like, from what I got from other people, and this is just them saying it, how I feel is that I would really like to make something out of the relationship, because again, she doesn't know about, like, if I don't try. If I don't try, it's whatever. I had to talk with my mother about this issue, and she's like, just, you're young and you're handsome, and if she loses you, that's her loss. and, you know, you just are a head turner. You gotta be a bit of a bad boy. And she's not saying it in a creepy way. I mean, I do think about it, and I'm right. And if I really think about what attracted her is me being, like, the bad boy. Just, like, I'll do what I want sort of deal. And maybe I should be like that. More or less kind of towards women. But not, like, oh, you're not skinny enough, bitch. Like, not that, no. But just, you know, if she's dealing with an issue, I'm like, whatever, sort of deal. So, yeah, that's what I've been struggling with. And even now, like, I don't know if she's telling the truth. And bear with me here. The only reason I say that is because from what I got from another is that she's willing to lie to be left alone. That's an outside source. I'm not saying that she is, but I am saying that, like, she doesn't want me to talk to her necessarily right away. That she just wants to be left alone for now. And I understand that. But at the same time, there has to come a point where there has to be at least some decent closure. And I feel like there hasn't been quite yet. I mean, honestly, it's like, it's awkward now between me and her. Ooh, dodged it like a boss. Yoink. Aw, damn it. You're gonna take it. Son of a... What? No. What? No, no, no. You are a, like, silly person for doing that. So, yeah. But if there's one piece of advice I have to throw to you guys about relationships in general, is that don't try. Don't throw anything into the relationship. Just whatever. Just be aloof with it. And that's what happened. Because I knew one way or another I would lose her. I knew it. Like, and a lot of my friends knew it too, because she has issues. She has a lot of issues. Now, are these issues that I can try to help? As I learn is the big word in this conversation, ladies and gentlemen, is that you can. There are some issues that need to be resolved by that person. Is she attempting to try to solve it? Maybe so. Like, again, I was checking in on that, and apparently it's just overstepping my boundaries. But you're right, it is. And you know what? Again, this is just a sincere form of me caring. It's just what I do. You know, when I know that somebody is depressed or just having a really difficult time trying to have a motivation to live, of course I'm going to say, you know, hey, you should probably do this, and try to, like, work them through it. That's just, I'm trying to be sincere, you know? But if it puts her to the point where it's like, it turns her away, then I won't do it. I won't do it. I will just be loving and waiting and just all that noise. But as for now, I'm at the point where I just pretty much said, like, F it with relationships. Like, I'm just gonna be a bad boy about all this. And so far, there have been a lot of girls, man, who just, like... And not to sound pompous, truly, I don't want to sound like an ass, believe me. But girls were dying for me to break up with her just to go date them. Dead serious, too. And I'm not, again, not trying to sound pompous, and if she's reading this or watching this, it's like, I'm just telling you what is happening with me. Like, I'm single, now I have the boundaries to say what's going on in my life. Although I do have to say she is very honorable for a particular reason, that she's saying that, you know, stick with the girl, and she knows, if she's watching this, she knows what I mean. But, yeah. Oh. I didn't see. Right now I'm discussing real-life issues. 0 map awareness. Yeah, people can bitch and complain. I'm 2-0. There's a 6-2, and we're winning, so as far as I'm concerned, they can suck dick. But, yeah. What would you do if you got back with her? Pick up where I definitely left off, because I feel like I owe that much to her, that I just need to just stop trying. I just need to just do what I did when I first liked her. And I realized that too. I realized that there's so many girls. Okay, let me go ahead and say this. Let me say this for all the fellas out there, because this is entirely true. Girls are strange. That's advice that's already out there. Here's a better piece of advice. Guys, do you know that the girl likes you because of your first impression or how you are? If you date and then you start growing a bond and change as you're growing said bond, that's a no-no. That is a huge no-no. That is like, that's a bad idea on itself, which is why I'm saying guys should be a little more, you know, what they are when they first met. You know, just like how I was with her. I was laughing, I was having a good time. I talked to her. I got a little personal, or whatever like that with her, but at a good pace. You know, I didn't like kick down the front door. Here comes Superman. You know what I'm saying? But I really wish she would be able to look at this video and understand, you know, that I'm sincere about that. I really am. I'm completely sincere. But again, I don't know if she watches, like, any of my shit personally, and that's how I feel. Wait, I can... Hold on, wait. Oh, wait. Okay. Because I don't want to dive into the 3v1 and then just completely... all that noise. Ooh. No, Leona. Oh, now I gotta go save them. Great.
An enemy has been slain.
Run, dummy, run!
Such unrefined stuff. Your team has destroyed a turret.
But it is, like, a long story short, guys, I've been dealing with depression myself, and again, I really do wish her the best. I really wish it couldn't be over because of this one particular point, because personally, like, I know she's trying to, like, recollect herself and try to think and try to, like, you know, catch a break, but let me at least say this. It's a bit rather silly to stop at this one point because, oh, he's just trying to, like, do this, and this. It's... I mean, I even told her first thing when we met is like, I'm terrible at relationships. Oh, damn. There we go. There we go. Awesome. I had to like flash over her Q potentially. But yeah. So what are you doing now? Who are you seeing now? And blah blah blah. Currently, I'm not seeing anybody, per se, but I am talking to people, and they have been more than just, you know, nice. But I'm a little hesitant, because I truly have hope that the bond between her and I can actually grow and continue and progress. And that's just me being stubborn, but... at the same time, it's like, if you think about it, we're just gonna end up forgetting about this whole stupid business. And we realize, you know what, hey, I'm sorry, that was a bit silly for me to just kind of break up, or us wanting to break up because you only tried to help, and I understand that, that's really sweet of you, but I'd prefer it if I could deal with my own issues, okay, and then move on. It sounds great. On paper, it's great, but it's just, I don't know. I'm waiting for things to develop right now. So right now, I'm kind of being a badass towards, like, you know, I'm being all cutesy with people. That's just the way it is. Now, would I drop said people for Savannah? I would drop them so fast their heads would spin. I am completely serious. Like, that's just me. But again, right now, it's like, I feel great. Because, like, this morning, I had a conversation with my mother saying, you know, she has a lot of baggage, and you're a head turner, you don't need that, blah, blah, blah. It's just all the things. And you're right, she does have baggage, you know? But I still, it's like, here comes a Batman quote. I want her, but I don't deserve her. Not saying deserve because, oh, she's the greatest. Deserve because she has more problems than, like, I could comprehend. But I want her. And I don't think she understands that. Like, I think, personally speaking, it's hard for her to understand that despite how she can have a moment or two, or a lot, or whatever, and then just be able to, like, tackle them, I still want to be able to have a happy relationship with her. That's just me. I prefer to be with her. That's just my preference. Why, Spidey? Because I honestly feel like I could connect around her and just, or connect with her and just not feel weird. Alright, awesome. Love doing that, and I love dodging that. But yeah, do I plan on seeing these other girls? No. Right now, I am just out there. I am just saying, you know what? I need to be what Savannah meant me for the first time. I just need to be, you know, just talking cute ideas and just, you know, and not giving a fuck about their It's like, if they have an issue, oh, oh, that's nice, and then just walk away, just not even, like, think about that. And again, that's just being a badass. Now, are you an asshole? No. I'm just an open-minded person. I just choose to be, you know, what fulfills me. Companionship. I like having companionship, you know? It's just the way it is.
And grace.
That's just how I prefer it. Hang on, I'm getting a text, I don't know why. Oh, wow, late response. So, right now, again, I'm just waiting for things to develop, and I hope I can feel better about this, but right now, I just think, personally, it's... Like, alright, if I was in her shoes, let's say, and I know I don't really know much about her, which is seriously unfortunate, because I would love to know more about her, I would just look back and think, you know, this is kind of a silly thing to just be all angry and just, like, depressive and shit about, you know? I could be depressed about, you know, things at home, I could be depressed about everything else, but being depressed about just him trying to, you know, go out of his way, you know, and I get that. It's really cool because I don't get that kind of treatment, but honestly, it's just something that I hate that feeling of wanting to be, quote, fixed. Okay, then I'm just gonna say, you know what, you have issues, it's whatever, and we're just gonna go from here and then see where this relationship takes us. Honestly, I was happy originally with it, but, I mean, if you feel as though you just want to have a relationship where I necessarily can't help you, but I just be all cutesy with you, fine. That's your cup of tea. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be able to kind of just know when to just say,
Sharp blade, sharp
you know,
line.
I will love you and care for you, but I am at a point, you know? It's like, it's for you to decide. We're doing great in this match, by the way. I don't know why people are bitching and complaining. So yeah, guys, again, I'll try to upload, really, but it's just, again, just a lot of emotional issues, personally. And I'm trying to get over them because I have a lot to say on this issue, but I'd rather not go into detail because that's completely unfair to her. I'd rather have her opinion go on it, and you know what? That's perfectly fine. It's hers, not mine. I just think that there can be a chance because, honestly, if I had to say one thing about it, is that I don't want to fix her and I don't want to be able to kind of, you know, drive her away. And if she feels as though it just makes her uncomfortable with just what's going on or whatever, I will more than be happy to grant her that wish, you know? But again, it's just with girls, from what I got from friends, it's a hit or miss. You either stay or walk away. And right now, a lot of people are saying walk away. And, like, I say, oh, she's going through this, this, and this. Bro, run. Run as fast as you can. You know, and I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. It's just, again, I'm trying to discover who I am. You know, and I think we all go through that. We all go through... Oh. Damn. Come on. We can make it, we can make it.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Come here, sugar tits! I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Come here. I want to show you something. Do your little shadow dance. Please do your little shadow dance. Come on. Lol, what?
And grace.
No, hell no. Are you kidding me? He probably flashed. I don't even know. If that's the case, then lol. Because he had to waste flash to get away from me. But right. So, again, just saying, like, not on the relationship issue, but rather, if you guys notice that I'm not posting, just expect for me to either just not have really that much of a good idea going on, or I'm dealing with something in real life. And I haven't been uploading because, honestly, I have been just so on this, like, wet on rice. Like, I'm not even funny. And I've been, like, reviewing myself, too, because she could say there's nothing wrong, but yes, there is. Because I tried to, quote, fix her. And you know what? I shouldn't... Guys, again, if you have a problem, let it be a vow that I don't want to change any of you. All of you are perfect the way you are. The only thing I say is that if you have a problem, I want to help. You know, that's just my thing. But if there comes a point where it is, like, not my territory, you gotta let me know. Be like, hey, I'm a little uncomfortable with this. It's like, okay. Fine, move on. How was your day? And blah, blah, blah. You know, you look really nice today. That's it. That's all I want, really. But, again, that's where the whole women are strange creatures thing comes in. Because that's not enough. And it's true. Because some women think it really is not enough. And honestly, there have been like really good friends, and like one in particular that I'm actually like, if it doesn't pan out between her and I, then there is one that I'm, you know, interested in, because she has been treating me like the way like I should have been treated many, many moons ago.
Is this supposed to be?
But am I gonna jump and run in her arms as soon as like she turns around, or the one I was dating, and they're like, hey, I want to be back with you. Like, hey, baby, she doesn't even exist anymore. You don't even have to worry about that.
Hesitate.
But yeah, so I got invited to a partnership along with a Zoom and TV Games, and I'm actually gonna, like, I know I'm caught up with Social Blade, but maybe I can get like 2 partnerships going or whatever. I'm not too particularly sure, guys. I'm just trying to do my own business right now. Right now, I have a Spanish 102 course to attend in a community college for the summer. I gotta, like, I'm working out because I do plan on going to Miami in December. Hopefully, I can be in good enough shape to actually go there and just have a lot of fun. But maybe I shouldn't look for a serious relationship. Maybe I should just be the playful guy. Maybe I should just be more out there. Although it will be kind of unfortunate for me to see that, and it will happen, mark my words, that it's going to come to a point where she's going to like me again, and then I'm just going to be like, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. You know what I'm talking about? And again, it's not... What, is there a reward there? What the fuck? And this bitch takes my... Oh, 228. Ooh, I like that. Go, go, go. Oh, shoot. Zed. Zed! Maybe I ought to be, like, Kid Ink badass. That's how badass I want it to be. Guys, what are you doing? No, Zed...
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
You got that health pot? No, I just wanted you to go away. But will she come back, Spidey? That's up to her. But I'm telling you what, when I show up in Miami, and I'm not gonna be the one she was dating. Like, I really would have loved to have been the guy who was like, oh, hey babe, you know, whatever. I'm gonna be the guy who shows up in Miami either with somebody that I'm dating, or am like, I'm here to play with some chicas, let's get this party started. And it's gonna wear down on her. But why do you plan on going anyway if you know this? Because she made a good point. Why should I give up my happiness? And you know what? You're right. That starts by me going with other girls and then like that, and then it's going to eat her away. It's going to. Do I want this to happen? No. Fight me, fight me. Bitch! Can't fight me one-on-one. I'm the best motherfucking duelist up in this bitch. Do I want to do that? Fuck no. Dude, I really do want to be with her. She doesn't understand. It's like, I want her, but I don't deserve her. And I don't want the girls I deserve. Basically. That's, I don't know if you guys ever had that kind of pep talk before, but that's basically what is going on with me right now. It's like, do I deserve somebody that has an issue? I mean, again, she's a lovely person. She really is. If you get to know her, she's quite awesome. And she doesn't know it. And you know what? She may not believe it. Fine. She can believe whatever the fuck she wants to believe. That's not my department anymore, per se. Or rather, it won't be, regardless of how her and I are going to hash out our problems. But does that prevent me from just doing what makes me happy? Well, you know what? I'm going to look for me being happy, whatever like that. I still give up my own happiness to kind of help people. That's just what I do, and there's no talking me out of it. Because again, to me, it's heroic. I want to be a hero to somebody, you know? And you're not helping me by just taking my motherfucking red. Oh my goodness, if I had my ult. Ooh. Don't you. I need lifesteal. That's what I need. Ah! Nope. 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 Saludes. Nope. I don't know, guys, but my advice to you, really, didn't need to panic flash. I know. Again, I'm horrible with relationships. It just hurts me because I told her this, but I didn't think she quite believed me. And it's always going to be hard for me to tell girls that I date, listen, I'm terrible at this. I'm going to do shit that, like, is going to piss you the fuck off. And it did kind of piss her off. And when we argued, yeah, I did piss her off. But again, I'm not going to apologize for who I am. Who I am is me. And I still, up to this day, will do me. But do I plan on just changing, you know, like changing up a couple of things so that she's comfortable? Until the cows come home, and I will say it, until that point, yeah. Yes, I will. And I really want to, like, bring that point home. I do. I want to adjust myself so that she's comfortable. That's just the way I want to be. You know, I rely on her to help me figure out who I am. So I've been talking about this issue for like a half an hour, and No Me Gusta and like spikes. I don't know what that is all about. So, alright, on a happier note, I need to completely fuck their noise up. And it's been nice that you guys are popping in, saying hi and all that shit. Again, if you're new to my videos, hello, Spidevil62 here. I just, like, consider myself diamond in the rough. Because right now, this is how a ranked game should be. Unfortunately, it's not ranked, but yet, you know, I've already said in my videos how ranked could just completely, like, bogus and bullshit. But I am open, like, if you want to send me a message saying hi, or, you know what, if you want a message just regarding as to what happened in detail, and if you're curious about it, go ahead. I mean, I'm not gonna feel weird about it. It's like, I don't mean to invade your personal life, bro, but it's like, dude, I understand. It's... Ooh, I like this Trinamere. I understand, you know, I have an issue, I'd rather talk it out. Do I want to talk it out with her? More than anything. Is she willing to do it? No. Just, you know, and that's fine. She can be however she wants to be, you know, I will wait. Because again, but I do give fair warning, like, and I'm not trying to be pompous about it. There's gonna come a point where I already have girls, like, waiting for me, basically. And I'm like, yeah, I'd love to, but, you know, it's her. It's her that I want, not deserve, sort of deal. And she's a great person, honestly. She is, so... Again, I'm gonna keep everything as professional and, like, unbiased as possible. I threw in my 2 cents when I called for it, so... With that being said, this issue is... finito, as far as I'm concerned. So right now, we're just gonna be total douchebags and completely rip this shit up. About... Oh, excuse me, phone call.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Such unrefined style.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
In the blink of an eye.
An ally has been slain.
Precision and grace.
Dominating. An ally has been slain.
At once.
Godlike.
I have no equal. Sharp blade, sharp mind. Is this supposed to be a challenge? Others try. I succeed. Do not hesitate. Is this supposed to be a challenge?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I have no equal. Others try.
I destroyed a turret.
And grace.
An enemy has been slain.